Hi, my name's Sue, although some of you may know me better as Vixie. I'm 14 years old and I live on the Mediterranean island of Mallorca. I'm sure that most of the people who will at some point get to see this video will already be well aware of the problems that we're facing in the world today. You'd have to be blind not to have noticed. People all over the world are crying out for a change in the way that the world is managed, and this is wonderful. What isn't so wonderful perhaps is the fact that they are thinking of using many of the same societal methods of organisation we use now, and that will not solve anything. People are sick of politics and corruption, and they see the banks and the rest of the ruling elite as the guilty ones for the slow and painful decline in the standard of living for people all around the world. But what must be understood is that this isn't a matter of politics or a few people at the top. The problem lies much deeper. We have to go to the root cause, not just treat the symptoms. If we are to cure society's illness, and society is very ill today, then we have to go to the root causes and eliminate them, not just treat the symptoms. If you go to the doctor with back pain and he gives you medicine to take the pain away, if he does nothing else, sooner or later the pain will come back. He must check your posture, the way you sit, the way you stand, the way you walk. He must also rule out any possible medical issues such as bone deficiencies. Just giving medicine is the same as just putting a band-aid on the problem. And if we look to treat planet Earth by putting a band-aid on, it's simply not enough. Planet Earth is much sicker than that. A couple of years ago, I began helping to translate videos of social interest, and I found myself drawn more and more to the ideas and the proposals of a man in Venus, Florida, called Jack Fresco. Jack and his partner, Roxanne Meadows, have a plan and a method to make the world a much better place to live in. His project, the Venus Project, offers real solutions to the problems we face today through a resource-based economy. To resume the concept of a resource-based economy in a few words is almost impossible because it's taken into account all the many aspects of society, from the actual building of a new kind of city to the values of the people that live in them. You could perhaps try and imagine being washed up on a desert island. The first thing you're going to do is take stock of your resources. You're going to look for clean water, for plants that you can eat, see if there are any animals. You're going to look for building materials to build shelters, and you're going to have to administer those resources wisely if they're not going to run out. The way that we are running planet Earth today is anything but wisely. The Venus Project understands that by declaring all the world's resources as the common heritage of all mankind, by updating the technological knowledge we have, and by freeing from patents inventions that could help society, and by understanding that everyone in the planet is one, then we can turn this mess around. But we can't wait much longer. Time is running out. Perhaps one of the things I like most about the Venus Project is its global reach. This isn't about one country's problems or another. It's about making sure that each and every last one of us on this planet has a better life, a much better life. It's about making sure that no one in the world goes to bed hungry again. There's no need for hunger today. It's about making sure that everybody has a roof, a decent roof over their heads. There's no need for homelessness today. It's about people in China and Indonesia not having to work as slaves in a factory to turn out junk products that we in the Western world then buy at extortionate prices just because it's got a brand name on it. It's about eliminating the need to be a slave to a dull and boring job so that we can get money to live through to the end of the month. It's about taking care of Mother Earth as she deserves to be taken care of, and not filling her with toxins or raping her for her resources. But most of all, it's about a change in values, to create a society where everyone has all they need, and things like war and racism and intolerance are all things of the past. It's about creating a better society that progressively creates an even better society. Nothing tried so far as much as social systems are concerned, has ever really worked, because not for everyone, because if it had, it would still be running. I find that no social system has ever taken into account things so globally as the Venus Project does. So whether this is the first time you've heard about a resource-based economy or not, I hope that my few words have piqued your curiosity enough to make you go and look at www.thevenusproject.com, where you will find a whole website full of information. There's a frequently asked questions section, which should answer most of the questions new people have. There's many images of what the world could be like. And you can find out, if you're so inclined, how to join one of our many activism teams and help us change the world. The Venus Project understands that the problems facing us now are not about politics or other obsolete systems and values we hold on to today. Its proposals are the ones that really look at the root problems in society and offers different yet feasible ideas to solve those problems. While world events are pushing towards great changes, it becomes obvious the need for well-informed people who can understand the need for the direction proposed by the Venus Project and talk to others about it. One last thought. There's many people out there nowadays talking about being the 99%. If you're watching this video, it means you have access to internet. There's people out there that don't even have access to clean water. So have you ever thought that for someone in the third world, you are also part of a very privileged percentage of people? The Venus Project's ideas for a resource-based economy is well worth looking into. Thank you.